They say the truth always finds its way to the surface, and this time, it's dragging the once untouchable Donald Trump right back into the shadows of Jeffrey Epstein's private jet. While Trump tries to rewrite history, calling it a hoax and dismissing Epstein as not really a friend, new footage, testimonies, and a Congress that's no longer playing defense are exposing a deep betrayal, not just of the truth, but of his own base. MAGA loyalists are furious. If he was never friends with Epstein, then why do all the receipts say otherwise? Why is footage being edited? And what exactly is Donald Trump trying to hide? Before we dive into this bombshell episode, don't forget to subscribe to Life Points with Ronda wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Hit the bell on YouTube, all Life Points with Ronda. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Life Points with Ronda, and visit our website at lifepointswithronda.com. For bonus content and unfiltered episodes, tap into the Life Points Lounge over on Patreon. Let's keep this conversation going. What is Trump really hiding? So, let's ask the question everyone's dancing around. If Trump has nothing to hide, why is he suddenly downplaying everything? Why is he telling his own people not to talk about Epstein anymore? Why threaten journalists? Why avoid declassification of the Epstein grand jury files? What's in those 3 missing minutes of footage? What names are still blacked out on visitor logs? What conversations happened between Fox News producers and Trump's camp before the interview aired? The people deserve answers, not a rerun of denial. What comes next? The reckoning is coming. This is no longer a conspiracy theory echoing in dark corners of the internet. This is a full-scale credibility crisis, crashing through the doors of Congress, the media, and Donald Trump's carefully managed legacy. And here's the truth. The reckoning is coming. Congressman Garcia isn't backing down. He's already calling for subpoenas of internal Fox News footage, particularly the raw interview tapes where Trump allegedly gave a more revealing answer about his ties to Epstein. If that unedited footage gets out and shows edits were made to protect Trump, it will send political shockwaves straight through the 2026 campaign trail. Whistleblowers are circling. More insiders, from Trump's former business partners to casino executives, are quietly coming forward with stories about Epstein being treated like royalty in Trump's inner circle. These stories are not just rumors. They're specific, time-stamped, and coming with witnesses. Legal action is gaining traction. A new push for a special prosecutor to investigate the Epstein cover-up is building behind the scenes. There's bipartisan interest now that the missing surveillance footage and the Fox News edit are stacking together like dominoes waiting to fall. The DOJ can't hide forever. For years, we've heard there is no client list. But the truth? That list exists in fragments. Flight logs, visitor records, sealed testimonies, and redacted files. And public pressure is reaching a boiling point. America isn't asking anymore. We're demanding, unseal it. All of it. Trump's base is mutinying. For the first time, MAGA influencers are turning their backs. Not because the left convinced them, but because they feel lied to. They're asking hard questions. They're waking up. And Trump's dismissal of their concern as weak-minded only poured gasoline on the fire. This isn't just a scandal. This is a war between truth and image, between survivor justice and elite silence, and between what America knows and what it's still not being told. And if Trump thought this would die quietly, he's got another thing coming. Because every lie has a shadow, and this one's too big to outrun. Erased truths and America's selective amnesia. We need to talk about what this really means, not just politically, but culturally. Because the most dangerous thing happening right now isn't the lies, it's the erasure of the truth in real time. When powerful people rewrite their own pasts, it's not just about reputation, it's about control. Control of memory, control of media, control of justice, control of you. This Epstein situation is exposing a deep, systemic rot, not just in Trump's circle, but in how America deals with predatory power. Ask yourself, why does it take a sitting congressman screaming on the House floor to get a single piece of unedited footage released? Why are only certain names ever mentioned in the Epstein files while others are permanently sealed? Why is public memory so short that a man who praised Epstein publicly is now treated like he never knew him? Because this is what selective amnesia looks like. It's not that we don't remember, it's that we're told to forget. And here's the soul-shaking truth. If this can be erased, then anything can. Your pain, your history, your demand for justice, your truth. What Trump is doing, what Fox News might have done, goes beyond editing an interview. It's about gaslighting an entire nation. So today, on this platform, we remember what they want us to forget. Trump wasn't just an acquaintance. The ties to Epstein were real. And justice is still waiting in the wings. What side of history are you on? There comes a time in every generation when silence becomes complicity. When choosing comfort over truth becomes a betrayal, not just of others, but of yourself. This isn't just a political episode. This isn't just about Donald Trump or Jeffrey Epstein. This is about the war on memory, the manipulation of facts, and the willingness of powerful people to rewrite history while daring us to blink and look away. But we're not blinking. Not on Life Points with Ronda. Not today. You see, we are the memory keepers. We are the ones brave enough to speak when it's inconvenient, when it's uncomfortable, when it's dangerous. Because truth doesn't need protection, but people do. To the survivors whose names never made the headlines, to the insiders who are finally speaking up, to the citizens watching this circus unfold, wondering if justice even exists anymore. You are not crazy. You are not alone. Donald Trump may be trying to revise the past, but history is watching. And this time, we're writing it in ink. Ask yourself, are you going to be part of the silence or part of the resistance? Because when the truth finally roars, it will be louder than the lies. Let's stay loud. Let's stay awake. Family, if today's episode stirred something in you, don't let it sit. Share it, speak on it, question everything. Go ahead and subscribe right now to Life Points with Ronda on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all your favorite platforms. Tap the bell on YouTube at Life Points with Ronda so you never miss a moment of truth. Leave a comment, start a dialogue. Because when we talk, we grow. And when we grow, we rise. Want the unfiltered version? The behind-the-scenes intel? Head over to patreon.com, Life Points with Ronda, and become a member of the Life Points Lounge. We go deeper. We go raw. And we say what others won't. Visit with Ronda.com for exclusive resources, my podcast catalog, original music, coaching, merch, and much more. And don't forget, our music is now streaming on all platforms. Just search Life Points with Ronda for soul medicine you can feel. Have thoughts or questions? Email me directly at lifepointswithronda@gmail.com. I read every message, closing words. We don't just report, we reflect. We don't just analyze, we awaken. So remember, the truth is not fragile. It doesn't need permission. It needs you. I know your time is valuable. So as always, thank you for sharing space with me. Until next time, stay bold, stay rooted, and stay in alignment. With love, Ronda. Thank you for watching. If you found value in today's video, I invite you to take your journey even further with my podcast, Life Points with Ronda, where we dive deep into relationships, personal growth, and the wisdom that helps you thrive. Tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all major streaming platforms for powerful insights that can transform your life. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more uplifting content like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Stay connected with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. Life Points with Ronda. Visit my website at lifepointswithronda.com for exclusive content, coaching, and more. Thank you for your support. Until next time, take care and stay phenomenal.